All right, let me sit back for this topic because I don't love this question, but I appreciate this question and I understand it because this is obviously what I was thinking when I first became a real estate agent. Like, am I going to make enough money? Am I going to be able to meet my financial needs? And it's a hard question to answer. How much do I make as a real estate agent in my first year? How much am I going to make in general? And there's a lot of answers to that question. So before we even dive into that, I'm just going to tell you guys that if you're interested in coaching at all with me, you guys can find a link for a free discovery call down in the description, even if you just have some questions or you need a brokerage recommendation. In addition to that, there's also my email. And if you're looking to become a real estate agent or renew your license or whatever else, there is a link for a course and all that good stuff. So I bet you're curious, how much does a real estate agent make? Let's talk about it. You guys probably already know what I'm going to say, or maybe you don't, but how much money you make is going to come down to you. You determine that. And you might be thinking, yeah, but in general terms, like, what is the average? I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably on my channel because you're not average. You're looking to do something bigger. You're looking to do more. You're not looking to be average. You're not looking to make the average amount that a real estate agent typically makes per year. You're not looking to do any of that. You're looking to grow in the business. You're looking to invest your money. You're looking to grow interpersonally. You're looking to do a lot more than just make some money in real estate. It's what you decide to do with that money. Now, I'm a pretty good example of this. You don't need to make a lot of money in order to do what it is you want to do. And you've probably heard this before, but it's more about your money management. So let's talk about you as a real estate agent. You want to become a real estate agent, you're wondering, how much am I going to make in my first year, or how much am I going to make yearly? It comes down to you and how much time and energy you put into the business. And I'm going to tell you right now, you only have so much time and energy to give as the amount of space you have inside of you. What do I mean by that? If you look at my other videos, I talk a lot about clearing the space, clearing the noise, and we do that a lot in my coaching. We figure out who you want to be. What's your vision? Where do you want to go with this? Do you want to become a broker? Do you want to become a real estate agent for a really long time, or do you want to use real estate as a vehicle to start your dream and whatever business or whatever it is that you want to do, or obtain financial freedom? There's a lot of different routes you can go with this business. So getting really clear on that and creating that clear vision, knowing who you are, what you want. And a lot of times we've got a lot going on in here. If you're in transition mode, it's because you want to grow out of a space that you're not enjoying, you're not liking. You want something different, you want more. You know that you can do more, you have more potential. We are not here to be average. We're here to be unique and hone into the uniqueness within us. My whole first session of coaching is understanding who you are, who you're going to be as a real estate agent, and moving forward with that, because that's what's going to take you places. I said it in my other video. Your uniqueness is what sets you aside from everybody else. What sets you aside from the next? You can do the same old stuff as everybody else. You can make the same amount of money as everybody else. What? I think on the internet it says something like $50,000 to $75,000 a year a real estate agent makes on average. We're not here to be average. We're here to do bigger and better things. We're going to brand ourselves. We're going to fully express ourselves. We're going to put it all on the table. We're going to let everybody know who we are. We're going to express ourselves to the point where everybody knows who we are and they feel like they already know us before they even meet us. That's the point. Who are you? Become that. Live out your full potential. The money that you make is going to be aligned with your values, your morals, what you want to create. and you probably have a higher purpose. That's why we're here. Money is just a reflection of how hard we work. We're in this business because we want our money and the money that we make to be a representation of the amount of hard work we put in. We want to be able to control that. We want to be able to put in hard work and receive in return what it is that we deserve. However you spend your money is up to you, but it will say a lot about you. There's no issue with spending your money on material things, high quality things. Quality over quantity, I believe in it. But do it for you, not for anybody else. You're here to make a difference. But the only way to make a difference is to change internally, to be that person first. And how much money you make is going to be entirely up to you. You as a new real estate agent, you can make in your first year well over 6 figures. You can make $30,000. But do you show up every single day? Do you put in 10 hours of work? Do you sit even when you have nothing to do and just listen and observe instead of getting bored and complacent? Or do you take every single moment and soak it in like a sponge? Are you the first one to raise your hand and say, I'll do it? I volunteer. I will shadow you. Can I shadow you? Can I follow you? Can I help you? Can I do whatever I can? Because every single thing has a lesson. And once you know what you need to know, you move on to the next and the next and the next. The real money is in the knowledge, because that's the investment in your future. That's what's going to bring you more money. It's up to you how much money you want to make. It's up to you how you get started in this business. You decide. It's not up to me, even as your coach. I can hold you accountable. I can point you in the right direction. I can support you. I can guide you. But ultimately, the willingness has to come from you. I can tell you I have agents that start in their first month who put in 3 offers because they're in the office every single day. And anytime anybody says, do you want to help with this? Can you do this? Can you do that? He says, yes. He doesn't even bat an eye. He wants this. But how bad do you want it for you? And if you're here right now, you probably want it pretty bad. But don't second guess it. Don't fall into old patterns. Don't get self-conscious. Don't get insecure. Don't tell yourself you can't, because you can. You can do whatever it is you want. And people say that and everybody's like, what does that mean? It means that you hold the key to your success. It means that you've paved the way to where you're going. You decide. How much money do you want to make? Anything is possible. Literally, if you could meet an investor and he can give you however many deals in your first year because he trusts and likes you. You can make $500,000. You don't know what the future holds. You know you have financial needs. Okay, you need to meet those. But you know you have will. And you know you're here for a reason. And you're probably here because you know you can do it. So trust that. It's hard to answer the question how much money people make in a year. When I first started real estate, everybody told me, all real estate agents fail. That's a losing game. Even my family was like, that's not a business you want to get into. Not many people flow. A lot of them sink. And I said, not me. And I actually had an agent the other day, and I was like, every day I get goosebumps. And he was like, I did all this research on real estate and all this negative stuff came up, and I talked to people and so much negative stuff came up, and I still want to do it. And I was like, that's how you know that this is where you're meant to be. Not only where you're meant to be, but that's how you know that you believe in yourself. So act on it. Believe in the potential that this business has, but not only the business, what you have. That you're going to put yourself in the right place. You get the resources that you need if you need it. You get the guidance and support if you need it. There's so much out there. There's so many people. And There's so many different people that want to vibrate with people like you, that want to work with people like you. Because we all connect in different ways. And my client today, he was like, I just feel like people aren't going to want to work with me if I don't come from a rich background or if I don't show that. And I was like, well, it's funny because you came to me looking to work with a brokerage that came from a more modest and humble background. So why aren't there more people like you? He's like, I never thought of that. And I was like, exactly. There's so many different people who want to work with so many different people, and just think about yourself. You can do it. This is just my message. This video is not about telling you how much money you're going to make. This is about telling you that you have the potential to make as much money as you possibly want. What I can promise is that you can definitely pay your bills with this business. Put in the time, you put in the effort, you put in the energy, you put in the work. You'll be just fine. You'll pay your bills. But is paying your bills enough, or do you want to be more? Odds are you want to be more. And if you want to be more, you will be more. You can do whatever you want. I'll leave you guys with that. I'm so passionate about it because I didn't think I could. That's why I sit in front of you guys and I tell you guys you can. Because I didn't think any of the stuff that I achieved was possible. I still sit here and I'm like, I can't believe it. Because it's everything I ever wanted, but I thought it was just a dream. But you can make your dreams a reality. You can make as much money as you want. Especially if you manage your money correctly. Especially if you move with the right intentions and you put it in the right place. I can tell you not to worry, but you're going to worry. And I'd be a little nervous if you weren't nervous. It's supposed to be scary. You're supposed to watch videos like this to try to make you feel better. To try to give you some sense of security. But I'll tell you what, you're in real estate because there's not much security. It's all you. And it's a big game. And you're going to be tested to your limits. But I'll tell you right now, odds are you've never failed to the point of no return. And you're not going to now. You're always going to figure it out. And just remember, there's so many opportunities in this world. You can fall back on anything if you want to. But that's not an option right now. If real estate's what you want to do, then do it. It has a lot of potential. Anybody can do it. It's just a matter of having the will and the mindset to do it. So as always, good luck.